Hello and welcome to Heroes of History. Today we are having a special video about Heroes of History where there is this tool from Forge of Games that I occasionally use, and well, let's first look at it. It's here I have it as an extension because well, I allow it to do some data collection, so you can see which battles I have, the leaderboards and other stuff is getting shared. I have enabled everything. So, well, feel free to search that database for any tips on how to get past a lot of things. Now, first off, I wanted to show you how to export the game data. And well, there's some generate ID here and delete ID. And I'll show you a bit later what that is supposed to do. Now, first off, if you export your game data, and well, of course, you need to download this section first, but well, look into the site if you like it, and it should be really easy to figure out how, because well, I can figure it out. Data has been imported successfully. Open City Planner or Command Center to see it. Well, let's see the City Planner first here. Well, I did today. This is this one here, and then you can see how my city is. You can see the productions here per hour for 24 hours, and basically, well, I could bring it up or down to scale. I can mix it around and see if I can make a better system and find out if this can be even better. Now, I don't intend to play around with having a better city in this video, but especially all these facts out here where you can actually see if your optimizations actually yield anything. I think that's sort of great. I must admit, I'm not really micromanaging my city this way, so I'm a bit of a noob in this regard. Now, let's jump out of the city planner if I can figure out how to do that. Well, let me just push the button back, because otherwise there is a little longer down here. There was a command center, and here inside the equipment part, I saw someone ask it, oh, couldn't there be a better way to find out if I have the right equipment or not, and optimize which heroes it's on? Well, there is, because this one actually lets you do that. I know I have a lot of archer set here, so you can see here now I can only archer sets here. I can see which heroes it's on, I can see which levels they're on, and I want to put something on, well, let's choose to put it on our hand now. So now we only have all this, the bows here from the archer set, and we can see how far they are. We can see how many stars there are. You can see here that I got a 5-star here. There's some 4 stars here, and I sold all the 3 stars, so they won't be here anyway. Now, if I want to have someone that does extra attack percentage, I would look here. But well, apparently I don't have any, because some part of this seems a tad broken, or no, that's because that's the main attribute, and of course the hand garment only has the main one here, so this is it's a bit crazy because it really has a lot. But if I go over here, I can see attack percent. I can sort it by it. I can see this one will give me the most extra attack, and if I'm looking for something that can improve my what should we say, Siege of Orleans, where you don't really get hit, then find some area damaging sets and go for those with the highest attack percentage. You can sort them by it, and then you know what to search for, what to look for, and you can even, if you're lucky enough, it is on some hero already, like in this case on Robin Hood, I can actually go find that hero and remove the item from him and put it on the hero I desire, and thus optimize my effectiveness in all the different battles I want. But it's the most huge thing here is you can compare multiple items at the same time without having to click on every single one. And of course you can see which ones will get this stat 2 when it passes certain levels. This one would be completely early one, because I can already get from level 8 here for level 4 already, rather than going for level 12 where it will take some time to get there. But I find it maybe a bit too much information personally. Perhaps we can we can hide all the ones that doesn't really matter for us, and it's very, very beneficial if you really are looking for a different way to sort your way through these things. Now, of course, I can go in and see my battles. That is where it comes interesting, because here comes the thing I showed you up here, my submission ID. This means I can see every battle I have played, and sharing this ID, while others can look at that and look how I game pass certain battles. You can see here, this is the arena battles. I think they're missing a few things here to search for specific battles if you want to look on the specific player and how he passes those battles, because there's no way I can see which battle this is. I can just see I finished this the 3rd of January 2026. Of course, I can push this one to see how it went, and I can push information button here, and I can somewhere here see this is Tesla Storm Red 14. So I can, but I need to go into it to see this. This, of course, brings me to the next thing here, because I can also go just to the stats hub and go to the official battle log, and if I want to go through campaign map, normal, 35, encounter 9, and well, it makes no sense to look at anything but victories, and I might not have Ragnar Lodbrok. I only have Marie Curie. Well, not true, sorry about that, because that's not my luck, but I can choose the heroes I have and see what is the expected level I have, and then I can look further. Well, I do have Albert Einstein, but the next one doesn't have. Well, let's see more people using Albert Einstein combo and actually winning, and slowly I can add something up that matches the hero setup I have, and in this case, well, there is only one with these two, so I need a Hatshepsut to win this one. And now I can look here. Well, she has, oh, she's a level 100, but she has an upgrade, so okay, she can move past level 100. That's a level 90, but with upgrade, and that's a level 90 without going past it. And well, I can click on it and I can see a bit about what has she used. That's a shaman set. That's the bonuses they had. So I can actually go quite deep into why was this a success for this person, that they actually won this one. And that's where it come up when I have all these data collection settings set up, because you'll be able to find my battles in here with the combos I had and with the items I had at the present time when I succeeded in getting past a certain level. So it's really, really great to figure these things out. Now, as I'm a statistic person, I am more often looking into this stats hub here, and as I don't play the main world, I usually look here on the beta world, where I am very high on the event beta world, but compared to the main world, well, I'm quite weak actually. But well, that's why beta isn't as competitive, but I still find a lot of fun here, because it lets me show you a lot of things firsthand before it hits live, and you can be part of it. As you can see, it sometimes cripples me a bit. I don't focus too much on getting higher on the rankings, because on the general ranking you can't find me anywhere. Now you can also see the top alliances, and more interestingly, you can keep updated on how well our alliances doing in the treasure hunt. Is this a good alliance for me? We can choose the alliance I'm in presently, and you can go down here all the way. You can see how the ranking points develop over time. The treasure hunt ranking, well, you can see, do we do good, do we do better over the time, and this one is the one running, so that's why it is way lower than the rest. But as you can see, it doesn't it doesn't change a lot over the weeks here, and well, this is the first one that has been recorded with the data collection, so that's why there isn't further back. Now, what can it show if we look at a player? Well, we're going to take myself as an example again. You can visit my city from the latest snapshot. We can even choose other snapshots that has been made and view city stats. But it's a lot basically should it be like the rest, but I don't use it that much, as you can see here. Well, it does give a view of, is this a good setup I actually have? Now let's turn back to it again and look into the leaderboards, back to the beta world, and let's look further on what else is here. We can even visit my event cities and arena battles if we want to, which is quite interesting if you can find a player that is similar to yourself, because you can see how they handle other players that is well, you find difficult to fight. We can have this guy like Grant here. That's actually one where he attacks me, and I find him quite a nuisance. But I could follow Grant and see those who beat him. Is that within my scope? So can I find a way to beat his team, or now isn't it possible? Further down, well, it shows your top heroes. Well, that's not too different from what you can see in game, and you can see well, Grandmaster. You can do that to some extent too in game, but you can see the history here of how your point development has been, and well, liking statistics, that's kind of my thing. You can also see your arena ranking, how you go up and down, but that's a bit of it's a bit more shady because it shows more with league you're in the arena ranking. It doesn't really show how much you're moving up and down, and well, most of the weeks I end up in gold 3, but I can barely do that because, well, I don't develop my team well. But what is more interesting is actually your wonder levels has recently been added, and here you can see my Chichen Itza went to 30 a few weeks back, and Petro 97, and well, last week went to 32. Now, this is a rather new feature, but well, you can really this way try to remember which weeks went well, and you can see, oh, I should maybe not do like I did last week, because last week I did worse than the last record of the same Allied Culture event, and this is really helpful in also remembering how well can I do, so you can see what is the way ahead. Also, this shows old alliances you have been in. I see there's a short summary of what is my city properties for 24 hours of production, and finally there's a view of when did you change era, and this way you can easily see how long did you spend in each era. I think there's something wrong here, because feudal age and age franks, well, I did not enter them at the same date, and there's some more extra thing, feudal age here before reaching Iberian era. I'm not sure what has caused it, but it looks like a bug. But well, that was well, an overview of the statistic parts that I usually and have seen working. There's a lot more here that you can explore if you think this is a cool page, and there is also an option to support this great work, so this page can keep running. Now I will say thank you for watching this video.